Have you noticed your legs feeling weaker lately? Are you losing strength, experiencing pain when you walk, or struggling to climb stairs? Maybe you've seen swelling, tingling, or random cramps that just won't go away. If any of this sounds familiar, listen closely to what I'm about to tell you. Many of the symptoms you're dealing with might not be just signs of getting older. They could actually be tied to something you take every single day with the best intentions: vitamins. That's right. In this video, I'm going to reveal the 4 vitamins that, when taken in excess, can seriously undermine the strength in your legs. These vitamins, even though they're touted as health boosters, can quietly cause muscle aches, lower body weakness, joint stiffness, tingling, swelling, and even loss of coordination when you walk. And the worst part? It's all happening because you're supplementing beyond what your body truly needs. The good news is there's a fix, and the best place to start is by understanding what's going on. Throughout this video, I'll break down exactly how these 4 vitamins work in your body, the warning signs that you're overdoing it, and most importantly, what you can do, starting today, to protect your strength, mobility, and independence. If you want to stay active, confident, and pain-free, stick with me until the end. The information you'll learn here could help you avoid serious complications and take back control of your leg health. Oh, and before we dive in, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos on health, prevention, and quality of life after 60. And drop a comment below telling me which city you're watching from. If any questions pop up while you're watching, don't hesitate to ask in the comments. Your question might be someone else's too, and I personally answer every single comment. Have you been feeling persistent leg aches, stiff joints, or that lingering weakness, even on days when you barely exert yourself? You might be surprised to learn that one of the culprits could be something you're taking with the best intentions: vitamin A. Vitamin A is crucial for your health. It supports good vision, bolsters your immune system, and helps keep your skin and mucous membranes healthy. You get it from foods like liver, egg yolks, whole milk, carrots, pumpkin, and sweet potatoes. But when you overdo it, especially with supplements, it can spell serious trouble, particularly if you're over 60. Because vitamin A is fat-soluble, it builds up in your liver instead of being flushed out like some other vitamins. Over time, that buildup can lead to hypervitaminosis A. And the first place you'll often notice the effects is in your legs and joints. Ongoing muscle pain, a heavy-legged feeling, difficulty walking or climbing stairs, spasms, nighttime cramps, and even joint stiffness. Some people also report lower back pain and a gradual loss of strength in their leg muscles. On top of that, too much vitamin A interferes with your body's absorption of critical minerals like calcium and magnesium, both essential for healthy bones and muscle contractions. That makes conditions like osteopenia and osteoporosis worse, leaving your bones more fragile and raising the risk of falls and fractures. This risk is even higher as we age, because our livers process nutrients more slowly. What used to get cleared out now accumulates, and many older adults pop multivitamins or high-dose supplements on their own, thinking they're safeguarding their health, when in reality they're undermining their muscle strength and independence. Here's a rule of thumb. Adult women need about 700 micrograms of vitamin A per day, and men about 900 micrograms. Yet many supplements offer 1,500 to 3,000 micrograms per pill, easily exceeding safe levels, especially when you factor in dietary sources. So what's the best strategy? Skip unnecessary high-dose supplements and focus on whole foods, especially orange-hued veggies like carrots and pumpkin. They contain beta-carotene, a pro-vitamin A that your body only converts when it truly needs it. And if you're unsure whether you're getting too much or too little, talk to your doctor. A simple blood test can check your vitamin levels, and if there's an imbalance, they can recommend exactly the right dose for you. If your legs feel weaker, a cheer, or less stable these days, take a look at what you're putting into your body. Sometimes, what we think is helping us stay healthy can actually be holding us back from moving freely and enjoying our golden years. You've probably heard that vitamin D is essential for your bones, right? And it is. It plays a key role in calcium absorption, supports your immune system, and even contributes to healthy muscle function. That's why it's often recommended for people over 60, who naturally begin to lose bone density. But what few realize, and what's crucial to understand, is that too much vitamin D, especially from supplements, can pose serious risks to your health, particularly your legs. Unlike some vitamins that the body flushes out easily, vitamin D is fat-soluble, which means it accumulates in your tissues, especially fatty tissue. When you take in more than your body needs, you can develop a condition called hypervitaminosis D. Instead of strengthening your muscles, too much vitamin D can cause muscle weakness, leg stiffness, joint pain, and even trouble getting around. One of the most serious consequences of excess vitamin D is elevated blood calcium, known as hypercalcemia. High calcium levels can leave your legs feeling rigid and sore, trigger frequent cramps, and make them feel heavy, tight, or tingly. Some people even notice they lose strength when walking short distances or climbing stairs. That's because extra calcium disrupts the electrical signals between your nerves and muscles, throwing off your coordination. Another worrying effect is inappropriate calcification of soft tissues, like muscles and tendons. In other words, your body starts depositing calcium where it shouldn't, making the muscles in your legs less flexible, stiffer, and often painful even after light activity. There's also a strain on your kidneys. Excess vitamin D forces your kidneys to work overtime, filtering out the extra calcium, which can lead to fluid retention, swelling in your legs, that heavy leg feeling, and in severe cases, reduced kidney function. Remember, your body already makes vitamin D when your skin is exposed to sunlight, and you get some from foods too. The problem arises when, fearful of deficiency, many people start taking high-dose supplements every single day without medical oversight. That's where the danger lies. Prolonged, unchecked supplementation can sneak up on you until those painful symptoms become hard to ignore. So if you're taking vitamin D on your own or following an old recommendation, pause and ask yourself, do I really need it? The best step is to see a doctor in your area and get your blood levels checked. If they're low, your doctor can prescribe the right dose to safely boost your levels. If they're too high, they can advise you to stop or reduce your supplement. Remember, more isn't always better. With vitamin D, too much can mean pain, weakness, and even loss of independence. What's supposed to help your bones and muscles could actually be holding back your every step. Have you ever felt tingling in your feet or legs, muscle weakness, or trouble keeping your balance when you walk? It might surprise you, but one little-known culprit could be too much vitamin B6, also called pyridoxine. Though B6 is famous for supporting your nervous system in high doses, especially from supplements, it can actually harm your nerves and weaken your muscles. Vitamin B6 plays a key role in protein metabolism, neurotransmitter production, and neuromuscular health. You get it from foods like bananas, oatmeal, lean meats, chickpeas, and potatoes. At normal levels, it's invaluable. But when you take large amounts over a long period, you risk developing peripheral neuropathy, a type of nerve damage that shows up first in your lower limbs. Early on, symptoms can be subtle: numbness or tingling in your feet, reduced sensation in your legs, and gradually more trouble walking or staying steady. Some people describe it as if their legs aren't responding right, or like they're stepping on cushions. In more severe cases, you can experience real loss of strength, constant cramps, and poor motor coordination. Here's why. Excess B6 accumulates and becomes toxic to sensory nerves. Since peripheral nerves are the most vulnerable, the first warning signs appear in your hands and feet, especially your legs. That's particularly concerning for anyone over 60 because aging already slows nerve conduction. Daily doses above 100 milliliters, if taken for more than a couple of months, can trigger these problems. Yet many B-complex or energy supplements on the market contain far more than that, and it often flies under the radar. Because symptoms develop slowly, it can take you a while to connect the dots and realize the supplement is to blame. If you've been taking B-complex vitamins without medical advice, or you've started noticing numbness, leg weakness, or unsteadiness, it could be time to rethink your regimen. A doctor in your area can order a blood test to check your B6 levels and, if needed, adjust or stop your supplement. In many cases, simply discontinuing the excess B6 lets your nerves recover. In others, you might benefit from physical therapy or a neurologist's guidance to fully rehabilitate. Don't underestimate how a seemingly harmless vitamin can affect your mobility. Too much B6 can threaten your independence, your safety when you walk, and even increase your risk of falls. If you're going to take it, do so under supervision, at the right dose, and for the right duration. No more, no less. Have you noticed that as the years go by, maintaining a healthy diet has become more challenging? Lack of energy, digestive issues, muscle loss, and even difficulty eating a balanced diet are real struggles. But what if you could transform your nutrition and ensure better health, vitality, and well-being without complication? The ebook, The Art of Eating Well After 60, is the solution you need. Discover 10 essential steps to a healthy diet in your golden years. Learn how to prevent common diseases like diabetes, hypertension, anemia, and osteoporosis. Get strategies to restore your appetite and improve digestion. Understand the importance of hydration and key nutrients for aging with quality. And receive more than 50 healthy, easy, and delicious recipes to add to your daily routine. Every unhealthy meal is a missed opportunity to live with more energy, free from disease and daily fatigue. Don't wait until health problems get worse. The time to change is now. And the best part? The ebook is on sale. It costs less than a fast food meal, and your body will thank you for this choice. The link is in the pinned comment. Get yours now and start your transformation. Have you ever felt your legs swelling or dragging, or noticed cramps popping up out of nowhere, even when you haven't done anything strenuous? You might chalk it up to age or poor circulation, but there's another possibility: too much vitamin E. While vitamin E is hailed as a powerful antioxidant that helps fight cellular aging, high doses, especially from supplements, can actually impair circulation, interfere with blood clotting, and take a real toll on your leg health. Vitamin E naturally occurs in foods like seeds, nuts, vegetable oils, spinach, and avocado. In normal amounts, it protects your cells from free radical damage and supports your heart and tissues. The issue starts when you rely on supplements delivering far more than what food provides. In older adults, long-term, high-dose vitamin E supplements can disrupt your blood's natural clotting process by inhibiting vitamin K. That imbalance worsens microcirculation, especially in your extremities, like your legs and feet. Over time, you may notice persistent swelling, a heavy-legged sensation, numbness, or even unexplained bruising. Excess vitamin E can also trigger muscle problems, fatigue, unexplainable aches, and nighttime cramps. Poor circulation means less oxygen and fewer nutrients reaching your leg muscles, making even simple tasks, walking around the house or climbing a single flight of stairs, feel harder and leave you sorer afterward. It gets riskier if you're taking blood thinners or blood pressure meds. High doses of vitamin E on top of those prescriptions can raise your risk of internal bleeding or blood pressure swings, both of which can undermine your balance and leg strength. Here's a guideline. Adults need about 15 milligrams of vitamin E per day, yet many supplements pack 200, 400, or even 1,000 IU per capsule, far exceeding what your body needs, especially when taken for months on end. If you're using vitamin E supplements or antioxidant products, it's time to pay attention. What promises more vitality could actually be sapping your strength and stability. Talk with a doctor in your area about checking your overall health and, if necessary, adjusting or stopping your vitamin E supplements based on your individual needs. Remember, after 60, your body handles excesses differently. Even healthy supplements can do harm without proper guidance. When it comes to your legs, your strength, and your freedom to move, it's always better to be safe than sorry. Thanks so much for watching all the way through. Put these tips into practice every day, and you'll start to notice real improvements in your leg strength and overall quality of life. Now go ahead and check out the video on your screen. It's the perfect follow-up to help you keep caring for your health. See you next time.